There's something about timeless design that never fades, something that bridges generations, transcends trends, and carries a kind of soul. That's exactly what you get with the 2027 Beetle Targa Classic. It's not just a Carrizza celebration of heritage, of craftsmanship, and of unmistakable style. Today we're diving deep into what makes this machine one of the most talked about retro-modern vehicles of the decade. Buckle up, because you're about to fall in love with the Beetle all over again. At first glance, it's impossible not to be captivated. The familiar curved silhouette, the soft arches, the rounded fenders, all the iconic Beetle DNA is intact. But this isn't a rehash. The 2027 Targa Classic reimagines the past through a modern lens. Its stance is lower, its edges sharper, and yet it still whispers nostalgia in every line. The front end is delightfully vintage with its circular LED headlamps that glow like eyes from the past, now framed with sleek chrome accents. The redesigned front bumper integrates air ducts that improve aerodynamics without stealing the classic look. It's retro redefined. Now, let's talk about that Targa roof. This isn't just a gimmick, it's the soul of this car. Tribute to the golden era of open-top motoring, the Targa design features a fully removable center roof section that stores neatly in the trunk. Unlike typical convertibles, the Targa keeps its solid rear pillars and wraparound glass, giving it a sportier and more robust character. Whether you're cruising through the countryside or navigating coastal roads, the sensation of open-air driving adds a layer of freedom that no screen or tech gadget can replicate. Step inside, you're welcomed into a space that's equal parts retro charm and modern luxury. The cabin is wrapped in supple leather, with contrast stitching that nods to handcrafted elegance. The dashboard echoes the shape of the original Beetle, but now it's brought to life with a fully digital instrument cluster and a flush-mounted infotainment screen. The rotary knobs, air vents, and even the gear selector are styled to feel analog, but function with digital precision. Every inch of this cabin feels like a tribute to where we've been and a hint of where we're going. Under the hood, the 2027 Beetle Targa Classic doesn't disappoint. Depending on the variant, it offers either a turbocharged 2.0-liter inline-4 or an electric powertrain. The first time a Beetle has officially gone electric in its classic form. The turbocharged model delivers around 220 horsepower, enough to bring some real energy to the lightweight frame, while the electric version offers near-instant torque and up to 300 miles of range on a single charge. The drivetrain has been tuned for balance and agility, making every twist and turn an invitation to drive. Handling is where this Beetle really surprises, thanks to its modern suspension setup and rear-wheel drive configuration. It feels far more dynamic than you'd expect from a retro-inspired model. Steering is responsive and tight, body roll is minimal. The ride comfort strikes a perfect balance between soft and sporty. Whether you're carving through winding roads or just commuting across town, the Targa Classic gives you that connection to the road that's been lost in so many cars today. But beyond performance, the Beetle Targa Classic is an emotional experience. It's the kind of car that makes people smile when they see it. Strangers wave, neighbors ask about it, kids point. It stirs up memories, maybe, of a grandparent's old car, a family road trip, or a first date. It's a conversation starter, a head-turner, and a rolling piece of art. Technology hasn't been ignored either. You get the latest in driver assistance, features lane keeping, adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, all hidden neatly behind the design so they don't disrupt the classic aesthetic. There's also wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a premium audio system, a smart climate control that learns your preferences over time. Sustainability plays a big role too. The electric variant uses recycled materials throughout the interior, and its carbon footprint is impressively low thanks to a new, lightweight aluminum chassis and regenerative braking system. Even the paint options include a range of heritage-inspired colors, many of which use low-impact pigments that are more eco-friendly than traditional methods. Perhaps what makes the 2027 Beetle Targa Classic so special is that it dares to be different in a world of sameness. It doesn't rely on oversized grills or aggressive lines to make a statement. doesn't try to be futuristic for the sake of it. Instead, it finds strength in its history and courage in its character. It's a love letter to automotive culture, to design, to freedom, and to the drivers who believe that cars can still be beautiful, emotional, and meaningful. This isn't just another retro remake. The Beetle Targa Classic is proof that legacy matters. It's proof that you can move forward without forgetting where you came from. And most importantly, it reminds us that driving should be fun again. So if you're someone who appreciates the harmony of the past and the promise of the future, if you want a car that turns every drive into a moment, then the 2027 Beetle Targa Classic might just be the car you've been waiting for. Stylish, soulful, and engineered for joy. This car is more than transportation. It's an experience. And in this fast-paced world, maybe that's exactly what we need.